Well, the desert clouds are out in force this evening as we welcome you inside Chase Field here in Phoenix. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Zach Greinke is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Owings sprinting after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Cain is on his way home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. And they'll tag him out, returning to third, and it's a very costly double play. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Ryan Braun now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Brent Suter will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looking at his career totals, Marte carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher, a la that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout, or the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take out your BGs and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
Way in front of that fastball. Behind him.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it. 1 down. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Who are you focused on, Dan? Please.
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Pickoff move to second, and he's back standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, reined in. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play there as runners do move up to second and third.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Daniel.
So stepping in, Daniel Descalso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
Here's Chris Owings now.
Center fielder.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. 3 runs already home here. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
In now, John Ryan Murphy. Pop high in the air. Braun is under it, and the inning is over. But the Diamondbacks are up for 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Arizona. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Nick Ahmed. Defense is this guy's calling card. One of the slickest defenders in our game. Super sure-handed and doesn't get enough love on the defensive side of the ball.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, second baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in. And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a strike.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
VR stands at second with 2 gone. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. The 0-2 delivery. Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. On now to the bottom of the second. Arizona's on top 3-1. Up next for Arizona, Nick Ahmed set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Zach Greinke. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
The next 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw has it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, A.J.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Yelich on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, and it's still 3-1. So now the Brewers pitcher, Brent Suter. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Brent Suter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped high in the air. Ahmed is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Center fielder number 6. Lorenzo.
Riding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Third inning here. 3-1 our score.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 coming. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed with a great slide. It's late. He's safe. Nearly a remarkable play. A score at a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. The relay. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Diamondbacks lead this one 3-2. Stepping in, Ketel Marte as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
First offering on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Marte doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. The 1-1 home. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. To short. Garcia has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another chance? David Peralta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. VR is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Domingo Santana.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Ahmed gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Striding into the box, Travis Shaw. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first, gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to right field. Pollock has a read on it. And the inning is over. Good work there by Zach Greinke. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Daniel Descalso will lead things off here in this one-run contest.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-1. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. Popped him up. Braun has a play. He's got it 1 away. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Leadoff man set down, and here's Chris Owings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Three runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The catcher, number 36, John
At the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back in standing. Into the box now, Nick Ahmed, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Murphy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Throw over to first, back in standing. The 0-2 once more. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Next for Milwaukee, Jonathan Villar. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Jonathan Villar.
Pitch on the way. A little roller toward the hole. He's got to hurry, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Pollock on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brent Suter. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. They're down 3-2. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Greinke. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're up 3-2. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Leading off for Milwaukee, center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
The left fielder number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Soft liner out toward left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Here's Ryan Braun now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Cain on second. Yelich on at first with nobody out. This is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Domingo Santana, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So striding in, Travis run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now the 1-0.
D-Rod.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. Pitch popped up. Descalzo is there for it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Brewers strand a couple. They trail 3-2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First offering on its way. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, David Peralta. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Daniel Descalzo will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
2 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. Descalso behind 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Pena is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Orlando Arcia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Now batting.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 30, T.J. McFarland.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He swings and grounds it to short. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late, as they'll just get the 1.
The catcher, number 9.
Ready once again, Manny Pena. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First offering on its way. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Brewers 2. Here's Chris Owings now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Center fielder, Chris Owings.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready for another shot now. John Ryan Murphy, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out? So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And it stakes the Diamondbacks to a 4-2 lead.
Man, he threw a two-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
In now, Nick Ahmed.
13, shortstop.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 6 1/3, and he'll have no shot at a victory here in this one. Jeremy Jeffress takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Jeremy Jeffress.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Arcia gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, pitcher, TJ.
Jake Lamb will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Diamondbacks, number 22, Jake Lamb.
Ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 4-2 Arizona. Fernando Salas is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Fernando Salas.
Eric Thames is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
In now is Lorenzo Cain.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
So far 2 for 3 in this one. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Pollock. And he makes the catch in the corner. The relay throw. Throw won't get him. In is Christian Yelich. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. Salas has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit.
Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
First baseman number 8, Ryan Braun.
Striding in once again, Ryan Braun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line softly toward the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep out to left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Oh, and the tag will get him at the plate as the potential tying run is cut down trying to score. And he is out at the plate. They are denied a chance at tying the ball game here as the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 48, Boone Logan.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. A.J. Pollock. His previous meetings with Boone Logan. He's 1 for 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Logan, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 1-2. Bounce it to the left side. Garcia fields it cleanly. And there's one down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And that's right there, and we're even at one. 4-3 our score here as we play the eighth. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Kane is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
First baseman, number 44, Paul.
Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second. VR takes it in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. But they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Archie Bradley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Archie Bradley.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Pollock. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan VR. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Into the box, Manny Pena, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pollock giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
All right, Dan, as a former closer right here, you get 2 quick outs in the 9th inning, and then you give up back-to-back knocks. Are you 1 pitch away? What are you telling yourself?
You know, sometimes the hardest thing to do, D-Row, is to get that 1-2-3 9th inning. 2 base hits in a row right now. This is where you really have to make some good pitches. It's never easy pitching the 9th inning, and this is an indication of that right here.
Jesus Aguilar will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
24, Jesus Aguilar.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Shot toward right center. And he delivers in the pinch as this will plate 1 and possibly 2. And the runner will score from second. And a relay home. He's safe at the plate. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Boy, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to score. You're down by 1 going into the 9th. Big base hit right there gives them the lead.
Yeah, these are the knocks you remember, Dan. Coming through for the team right here. Down 1 run. Huge base hit right there. Able to drive in a pair. And now they got to lock it down in the bottom half.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Aguilar on third with 2 out. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Murphy moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Diamondbacks 4. Josh Hader is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
71, Josh Hader.
Striding in to start the 9th, David Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Left fielder,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Hader is second in the National League in All-Star voting among closers, so it looks promising that he'll be a member of the NL squad.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Behind 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 0-2 home. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to...
That's in there for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Arizona down to its last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Milwaukee swung the bats well with 16 hits. Boone Logan claims the win out of the pen, his first. Josh Hader strikes out the side to record the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 5 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street stations.